Distracted, subconscious overloaded. Careful, don't pull the cord on me. No time to stay around. Keep walking till you get out of my face. Regrets, restricted access. I'm used to fly to get up here. Discharging, I'm gonna waste my time with someone slowing me down. So high, I'm floating, I'm shining in my prime. Stop rolling over 'cause you can't take my crown. I'll always be ten feet off the ground. My crown. I'll always be ten feet off the ground. Can't take my crown. Can't take my crown. Rhyme on circuits, but you don't get that courage, 'cause you can handle my game. My drive's a puzzle, I got you so befuzzled, 'cause you can fall into my veins. No time to stay around, keep walking till you get out of my face. Regrets, restricted access, I'm used to fly to get up here. Discharging, I'm gonna waste my time with someone slowing me down. So high, I'm floating, I'm shining in my prime. Stop rolling over 'cause you can't take my crown. I'll always be 10 feet off the ground. My crown. I'll always be 10 feet off the ground. Can't take my crown. Can't take my crown. I won't waste my love on your heart. Sorry, 'cause I can't get what I want, and I don't need you. Discharging, I'm gonna waste my time with someone slowing me down. So high, I'm floating, I'm shining in my prime. Stop going over 'cause you can't take my crown. I'll always be 10 feet off the ground. I'll always be 10 feet off the ground. Can't take my crown. Can't take my crown. Can't take my crown. Let me feel your love again, 'cause I've been running round in circles screaming out your name. Take me to a different place, just the two of us, and we can stay up all night, kissing under street lights. Do what we want to, do what we need to do. Staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you, oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my hand. Oh, I wanna be with you, oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my hand. Oh, I wanna be with you, oh, I wanna be with you. from you. I didn't think I'd make it without you by my side. Let me feel your love again. Just the two of us and we could stay up all night, kissing under streetlights. Do what we want to, do what we need to do. Staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you, oh, I wanna be with you.
What's up, guys? Shawn here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful night. We're going to do a little mic check. We're going to do a little hair check, teeth check. Yeah. How's everything looking? How's everything sounding? I got a fan going on right next to my microphone, which is probably a bad idea. But I am hot. It is so hot in my office right now. So that's what we're going to do for the time being. Who's in the chat? I see Bob's in the chat. Stephen Drones is in the chat. What's up? Welcome to Tuesday night studio sessions. I'm going to unplug this guy. Notice the Shawn Ide Studios sticker. We're going to put this somewhere else. Let's put it right there. We're going to bring the keyboard back up. And we're going to have us a good night. Some things have changed since last week. Got a new kind of logo intro. If you guys didn't notice it, I'll play it a little bit later. Got a new outro. And Brent Newman's in the house. Drone Strike is in the house. So excited. Well, I don't know why I'm yelling. I should probably stop yelling. I know that there's not daylight savings time everywhere. But here in Nashville, we had daylight savings time. And basically what that means is in the springtime, it's spring forward, fall back is kind of the formula. But spring forward means right now it's 6:40 p.m. Last week, it was 5:40 p.m. Okay? So what that means is basically the time goes up an hour. And we have to get up an hour earlier than we did the week before. So this week has been a little crazy because it's been really hard to get up. So by this point, even though this would have been 5:40 last week, I've been up an hour early. So I'm all caffeined up. So hopefully I will not be overly caffeined for you guys. But here we go. Glad everybody's talking to each other. That's good. We got 6 people in the chat, which is pretty good for 6:40. And what we're going to talk about tonight is we're going to talk about vlogging, which is something I don't do much on this channel, but I feel like the live stream is kind of like a vlog because I talk to you every week about things that happen. Everybody's talking about the time. 7:40. Wow. Yep. So maybe people that didn't change time, maybe they'll make it to my live stream now. Because I know there's been some time zone issues in the past. So we're going to try to alleviate that. The feed looks pretty good to me. But I don't know if that's just because it's on my screen. So let me know if it's choppy. Internet should be screaming tonight. We should have a lot of good things going on. But tonight we're going to talk about vlogging. We're going to talk about social media, and we're going to talk about marketing yourself. Okay. I'm probably not going to show you. I thought about different ways to do this. One of the ways was to go in and actually show you guys how to create how to join a Facebook group. But I'm afraid that some of my relatives might show up on Facebook in the middle of my live stream and it might not be a good thing. I can't control Facebook. I can't control what happens. My kids are on there now, and there's just a bunch of stuff going on in Facebook that I probably don't want in my professional YouTube live stream. Okay. But we're going to talk about it definitely. And I've got 3 cameras up here. I've got the Canon EOS M6, which is what I did my teaser on today. And the reason I had this camera up is because in the mail, I believe I'm getting it tomorrow. I got the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark III. And the reason I got that, it's almost identical to this camera. I mean, there's a little bit of difference. The main difference is the lens on that camera is not removable and replaceable. But out of all the time that I've had this, I've never ever removed or replaced this lens because it does everything I need it to. And I believe on the G7X, it's going to do everything that I need it to as well. So there's no need for me to swap out lenses. I used to do that all the time, but you know, in the world of autofocus and I don't know, I just don't go out and take photos much anymore. And then, but it's just like this, except it's 4K. And I showed you guys last year, I showed you guys the M50, and I believe Nacho got the M50, if I'm not mistaken. The M50 records in 4K, but it's very cropped in, whereas the G7X has a wide angle crop, okay, in 4K. The only caveat of that is it only records 10 minutes worth of 4K because everything is crammed into such a tiny little package that it has a tendency to overheat. So, and everybody's like, oh no, Canon has a camera that overheats, because usually it's Sony that overheats all the time. But I think 10 minutes is going to be more than enough time to do an intro and an outro. So super cool. Brett Newman said, is my teaser unlisted? I didn't see it on your channel. Uh-oh. I hope not. I don't know if I can actually see that from here. But so we're going to go to my channel. It's that one right there. It says I got 5 views, which is weird. But anyway, we got 7 people here. So whether you got a teaser or not, you're here. So that's all that matters. What's up? Asgard's here. What's up? I have talked to you probably more on Claude's channel than anywhere else, but so glad you're here. Glad you got to see my Paradenofi video. The Paradenofi video that I did of the sunrise, it looked great on my phone, but then when I got it on that 5K monitor back there, it was poo. But yeah, it was poo. It doesn't handle low light situations very well. But anyway, glad you're here, Asgard. Brent Dunley's in the house. What's up, man? Oh, now you see it, Brent? Well, you made it. So that's good. So actually, Asgard would be a good guest to have on this channel sometime. He's got some really, really good videos. And his logo is awesome, by the way. So yeah, so what we're talking about tonight is we're talking about, as I mentioned if you didn't see the teaser video, it's pretty easy to set up a camera. I mean, you can make a YouTube video on your phone. You don't even really need internet. You can just make a video on your phone, upload it to your channel on YouTube, and people can see it. So it's as simple as that to make a YouTube video. But where a lot of people struggle with is getting subscribers, getting people to come to their channel, watch their videos. I've done a lot of different things over the last, it's almost 3 years now, guys, but over the last 2.5 years, in setting up my channel, setting up Facebook groups, joining Facebook groups. I spent a lot of time getting people to my channel, different ways. I've tested so much on my channel, testing live streams. I've tested different live stream avenues, which one's the best. This one I feel like is the most user-friendly out of all the ones that I've tested, but it's only 720p. So when Facebook upgrades to 1080, then this will upgrade to 1080. I feel like live streaming in 4K is a little overkill, just because you need to play to your audience, and there's hardly, very few people are watching this on a 4K screen and have the bandwidth to handle 4K video for an hour and a half. Okay. When you play a YouTube video that's in 4K, I don't know if you've noticed it, but at the very beginning, it's not in 4K. And it might make it to 4K within 10, 15 seconds. But it starts out with the crappy video, and then, switches out the video until if you got your computer on auto, sometimes it never makes it to 4K. It basically kind of analyzes your bandwidth and then plays the type of video that will not buffer or be annoying or stop. So streaming is like this weird science. But so the things that I've done in the past with my channel, and I'm not going to get too deep into it until 7 o'clock, because I told everybody the show starts at 7. And I might play that intro again. I'm actually kind of happy about that intro. So, but what we're going to talk about tonight is vlogging. Do you need a $2,000 camera, or can you get by with a $200 camera, a $400 camera, or do you even need a camera? If you've invested in a nice iPhone or a nice Android phone that has a great camera on it, I mean, all you really need is a camera and the internet, and you can have a YouTube channel. There's a lot of things that I've done in this room. If you go back through my live streams, this room has changed over the last year. I think I did my first live stream in here on July 3rd or 4th or 5th or 6th, something like that. Around the week that I got this house, that was when I did my first live stream in it. Didn't have any color on the walls. Still don't have any color on the walls. That's actually some paper that I taped up to the wall. But, I've purchased different things to kind of make my studio fit my style. And then I've used different cameras all throughout my channel. Actually, I've probably bought at least 15 cameras. No, probably, I'd say I'd probably have about 30 cameras that I've purchased since I've started this YouTube channel. A lot of them had 360 cameras. I've purchased different drones. I purchased mirrorless cameras. I've purchased camcorders, a lot of different things to kind of make this channel my style. But Steven Drones has he has 4K lives, and my live is in 720p. Yep, that's the way it is. I was doing live streams in 1080, but I'd spend probably 20 minutes setting up the live stream, whereas this service that I'm using, StreamYard, it allows me to bring people in. So Steven Drone says, I have 4K your live is in 720p. Brett Nunley says, that's what I'm getting, Steve. So you should be getting 720p because that's what I believe this stream streams in. But depending on what you're watching it on, if you're watching it on a screen, then and you want to chat, then if you're watching it on a 4K screen, you really only need 1080 video if the chat takes up most of the screen. So anyway, but the whole reason I've moved over to this platform is so that I can have guests on. Every once in a while, I'll bring people in, and at the click of a button, I can send somebody a link. They can come in, and it's good to go. I don't have to fool with vMix. I don't have to fool with Skype. There are so many things you have to deal with just to bring guests on your show, and this one just comes in perfectly fine. The other thing that I like about StreamYard is, it's cloud-based. So the only thing that I'm doing from my computer is I'm pushing up my video stream to the cloud. And then if I had a guest on, they would be pushing their stream up to the cloud, and then the cloud would serve the live stream. Whereas if you use vMix or OBS, something like that, you're actually pulling everybody's video onto your computer, and then you're pushing another video out. So it's very taxing on your computer, your video card, your stream, because your download speeds and your upload speeds are being affected. So there's all of that stuff that goes into it. But if you have a YouTube channel with, I believe it's 1,000 subscribers, then you can live stream. And then if you have 4,000 watch hours, you can actually get money for that. Is the money crazy? No. I actually, last year I focused a lot on Amazon affiliate, the affiliate program with Amazon. And I've built up some good momentum on Amazon. So just an example of something that I did that worked. It was a Sunday afternoon, and I don't have it up here, but I got the GoPro Max. It was it's a 360 degree camera by GoPro. And I did a video on the best invisible selfie sticks. Now I've been doing 360 degree videos for almost 3 years now. So I've built up kind of an arsenal of selfie sticks and light stands and stuff like that. So, all right, Brent. Ooh, Taco Tuesday. I want some. Yeah, we'll catch you when you get back, Brent. So the video that worked for Amazon was GoPro Max invisible selfie sticks. And what I did was I had a light stand. I had the GoPro Fusion stick that came with the selfie stick that came with the GoPro Fusion. That fits with the Max. And then I got one off of Amazon that I specifically picked because I thought that it was going to be perfect for an invisible selfie stick. Then I bought a screw off Amazon. So, over the last 3 years, I probably spent $100 on Amazon to make that video. But when the GoPro Max came out, all I did was spend like $25 on that one Tesla carbon fiber selfie stick that had a chicken foot on it, and you could use it to sit your camera up, or you could use it as a selfie stick. And I walked around a parking lot with, I think it was 4 examples. And then what I did with that video is every time I showed you guys a selfie stick, then I did a short little clip of how to buy it on my Amazon idea board. So now when I go back and look at my stats on Amazon affiliate, I have sold, so in the last 10 days, I've sold 6 of those selfie sticks. And so so I have brought, and this sounds like horrible stats. Okay. I sold $6,000 worth of stuff, almost $7,000 worth of stuff on Amazon in the last 28 days. And I've gotten a check for $271. So it sounds like I am working my butt off for Amazon, but really what I'm doing is I'm being intentional with all of the videos that I put out. And in those videos, there's a purpose to show you guys something cool. These are all things that I've bought that I love. And I am showing you guys these links. And over time, that video, that GoPro Max video, is going to be out there for a couple years. Everybody that buys a GoPro Max, they're going to go and they're going to search YouTube videos about the GoPro Max. And there's a good chance they're going to come upon that video. And the first accessory you need for the GoPro Max is a selfie stick. Because it already comes with a case, it comes with a lot of things, but it didn't come with a selfie stick. The Fusion did, but the Max didn't. So when they get to that video, I'm probably going to be, so I put that video out maybe, I'm pretty sure it was before Christmas. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it was before Christmas. But that video keeps bringing me affiliate links. And those type of videos is what's helping me fund the other videos that I like to do. Okay. Now I like to do those videos too. I did $20 Tuesdays for a while. And that was great. I mean, this little camera here, this is the DJI Osmo Pocket. There are so many accessories for this little guy that pretty much paid for itself on Amazon affiliate links for all the things that I bought off Amazon to get that. And I even had companies, we'll talk about that after I take a sip. Whew. It's good. Got some French roast with some French vanilla creamer in it. Good stuff. It's bittersweet, just the way I like it. So with the DJI Osmo Pocket, I was a part of a DJI testing group. Okay. And this is a group on Facebook. Not quite sure what it's called now because they changed their name so many times. But I joined this group and they said, they would put links, a couple links a month saying, who wants to test this? Who has the DJI Spark and can test a landing gear? Well, at the time I did have a DJI Spark. So I would, and the way this works is I would purchase the item. So the landing gear is maybe $15 and a little plastic landing gear. What's up, Claude? Whoa, Chevy's here too. I'll put some blue up. You want some blue? Let's put a little overlay. How's that? How's that one hit you, Claude? But so with the Facebook group, the Facebook testing group, it was mainly DJI products, but DJI has put out a lot of products. And if you put the word DJI in your description or in your tag, chances are people are going to click on it. It's just the way it is. People like to watch videos about DJI stuff. So, they'd send me a landing gear. Well, basically what it is they're usually like Chinese or Japanese companies that create accessories. And then those accessories, they want to get good reviews on Amazon. Okay. And I have kind of a policy. If they send it to me, what's up, Fishing for Success? The policy that I have is if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Okay. The other side of that is I want to be very honest with you guys at the same time. but you can also be nice about it without completely being a jerk about someone's product. Okay. And I don't want anybody to look at me as a jerk. I'll give you an honest opinion. If it's crap or it doesn't work very well, I'll say, well, here's some ways that they could improve the product. Little things like that. Put a positive spin on it, even though it's negative. But I also want the viewers, I want you guys to make your own decision as to whether or not it's a good product or not. So I try not to be biased. But if something flat out doesn't work, I'll tell you. Like the focus on this guy took me so long to figure out how to get the focus to work. There were so many problems with this little camera. It's a great camera now, but it took him about, I'd say, at least 6 months to get it right. After we all had one. So what would happen is I would purchase the item on Amazon because I have to actually be a customer that purchased, it has to be a valid purchase on Amazon for me to make a good review on it. Then I would make a video, a short little clip video, put it on Amazon, and then they would send me through PayPal, they would reimburse me for the product. Okay. So that's basically them paying me with the product. Then I would take that product and actually make a legitimate YouTube video out of that product. So DJI Spark, let's just use the DJI Spark landing gear. So with the landing gear, I spent $15 on the product. I took 10 minutes, made a little video, put it up on Amazon. They reimbursed me for the $15. So now I have free landing gear. Okay. Then I take that landing gear, put it on the DJI Spark, make a video about how cool the landing gear is. So I land the Spark in some grass and show you how, I'm not mowing the yard when I land my drone, because DJI Spark doesn't have a landing gear at all. DJI Spark just kind of landed on its belly. But if you put a landing gear on it, then you can land in taller grass without mowing the yard. If you mow the yard with your drone, it's nasty. You get all this green, juicy chlorophyll all over your drone, and it's all sticky and stuff. So it's best not to clip the grass when you land. So I made that video, and then in that video, I put an affiliate link to the product on Amazon. Okay. And how affiliate links work is anybody that I get to Amazon from my links, if they purchase something, then I get a percentage of it. It's a very small percentage. It's like 1/100 of a cent, or like not of a cent, but yeah. Okay. Let's say 1/100 of a cent to the dollar, or I think it's like 0.002. Sometimes it fluctuates, but Brett Newman, they're not paying me for good reviews. I've given some bad reviews and I still got paid for the product. They just want reviews, period. So I still don't feel bad about the things that I've done. And I'm just going to say that. I'm going to be honest. So once if I like the product, then I'll make a video about it on YouTube, and I'll give you guys an affiliate link. And then anybody that purchases something from that affiliate link, they don't even have to purchase what I told them about. All I need to do is get people over to Amazon, and then they can purchase something else like bathroom sponges or something like that, and I'll still get a percentage of it. So for the first 3 years, that is how, that's one of the ways that I made money on my channel before I could get money on YouTube. Okay. With YouTube, there's a whole extra level. Once you get monetized on YouTube, then you can get money for ads on your video. So let's take that DJI Spark landing gear. So after I did a review on Amazon of the product, I got the product for free. Okay. Then I did a video on YouTube, and then over the last, that video has been up for at least 2 years. In the last 2 years, I'm making ad revenue when people click on that video and watch it. Okay. There's also been products that I pretty much buy everything on Amazon so that I can get affiliate links on it. Last year, I started doing $20 Tuesdays, and I stopped doing it when I moved this live stream to Tuesday nights. But I was doing $20 Tuesdays, and that was actually worked out really, really well with my affiliate links. And a lot of cool videos came out of that. Some bad videos, like I did a review on a stabilizer for this guy that was just stupid. It was me kind of like making fun of this camera while I made my video, because you get this camera, but you have to buy all these other accessories to get it to work. It's like snow suit, like nail soup, where the guy, like, he takes a nail, he's a homeless man, he takes a nail and puts it in a pot and then melts some snow in it, and then has everybody in the town bring something to put in the stew, and then everybody eats off of it. And then the nail wasn't even really any part of it. It was just a gimmick to get everybody else to buy things. I feel like the DJI Osmo Pocket was kind of like that. It's a good camera. It's got some good things in it, but at the same time, it's frustrating too. So Brett Newman says, last time I bought camera accessories, I looked for it on your Amazon store, didn't find the item there, but I had clicked on other things in your store, so maybe you got a cut anyway. Yeah, that's exactly how it works, Brent. So if you want to support the channel in any way, and you're planning on buying diapers or toilet paper, we bought cat food the other day. If you go to my idea shop or my idea board, and you click on anything, and then you go on that Amazon screen and search for something and then buy something, then yeah, I'll get a little kick for it. And it tells me in my affiliate store kind of what I make. Actually, we can look at that if you guys want. I'm going to get in there, and then I will move it over. What? All right. So I don't usually show this to anybody, but you guys are getting a treat tonight. Dooby-dooby-doo. Do-do-do-do-do-do. All right. So if I do this, what happens? All right. Good to go. Wait, can I do this? What does that do? Whoa. Okay, that was bad. Forget I just did that. There, that's better. All right, so this is just kind of interesting. I love kind of looking at site analytics and stuff. But so on February 9th, or February 10th, I got $34.66. And the reason I got $34.66 is because 48 people clicked on something on my idea board and then bought something on that day. Okay. Here's a day that nothing happened on the 12th. Or no, I got $1.55. So it's becoming kind of lucrative. On this day, February 21st, I made $30. So I have kind of an expensive YouTube channel. I like to buy cameras and fly drones and do that kind of thing. So this is a way for me to kind of pay for that. But yeah, if you look over in this this report, last updated March 9th, so it was updated yesterday. This is for the last 30 days. I've made $92. Okay, so so how it kind of works is I make about $100 on YouTube and I make about $100 on Amazon. Christmas, so last month I made like $270. And what that did was that paid for this little guy. This is the Insta360 Go. So I'm going to be able to do, at least 6 or 7 videos on this one camera, and Amazon paid for that. Okay. So that's kind of the economics of Shawn Ide Studios. That's kind of how, and you can do this today. You can become an Amazon affiliate for free. So if you have a YouTube channel that's under 100,000 or that has less than 1,000 subscribers and you want to make money on your channel, then you can get Amazon affiliate links, and whatever you are talking about, there's a good chance you can buy it on Amazon. So let's say I was doing a video about this little guy, the DJI Osmo Pocket. If I was doing a little video about the DJI Osmo Pocket, then I could put affiliate links on where to buy the DJI Osmo Pocket. I could put 6 or 7 links in there. So if I talked about a selfie stick, if I talked about, even something that I took a video of, it could be a Furby, it could be like a Fortnite toy or something like that. Anything like that, I can get affiliate links. You can make affiliate links for that product. All right. So it is 7:15 and I forgot to play the intro again. So I'm going to play the intro again just because I can and I want to. So here we go. I'll be right back. There it was. So yeah, so that's what we're talking about. Let's see. Nobody's chatted lately, so I hope we're still live. What we're doing tonight is we're live to both of my YouTube channels. One is monetized and one is not. So yeah. So what have we talked about tonight? We've talked about vlogging. We've talked about social media a little bit. I like to promote myself on Instagram for one, because my channel is based around cameras. I like to put cool videos and cool pictures up on a YouTube channel. So I have my personal, on Instagram page. I have my personal Instagram, which is Shawn Ide, and then I have my my professional Instagram is Shawn Ide Studios. So as you can see right here, those are all my social media channels. So if you want to follow me on, I can't do it over here, on Facebook, Twitter, which I don't hardly ever do anything in Twitter, Instagram, and then of course YouTube, which is where you're at. Ooh, I'm dry tonight. So, you told me how to pronounce your name last week. Is it Liza or Lisa? Lisa Monte's in the house. I believe it was Lisa. She'll just tell me a couple more times and I'll get it right. So we're talking about vlogging. We're talking about social media and how to market yourself. Here I have 3 different types of cameras, and the 4th camera is right here. This is the GoPro Hero 8. They're coming out with mods. I don't know when they're going to be available, to be honest, but they have a frame that goes around the GoPro Hero 8 that gives you a shotgun microphone. Lisa. Lisa. All right, I got it this time. Lisa Pisa. Got it. So this guy, it's on the Grande, which is this awesome GoPro kind of stick. It also has like a 1/4-20 on here, so you can put a foot on it. But GoPro Hero 8 is a great vlogging camera. The frame mod that's coming out, I believe it's called the Media mod. It's going to give you HDMI out, external mic capabilities, cold shoe to put on the top, and it even has like a little shotgun microphone on it. That is going to be awesome for vlogging when it comes out. The video footage on the GoPro Hero 8 is ridiculously good. Stabilization is ridiculously good. And it's super easy to use. You just hit the record button. You don't even have to turn the camera on. You just hit the record button and go. Okay. For other cameras, like if you were using this one, this is the Canon EOS M6. And on the way, coming up on my channel, I'm going to be reviewing the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark III. And I'm getting the creator kit, which actually comes with kind of a pistol grip tripod with a remote control in it. But it does this. It has a screen, a little touch screen that flips up. So it's got a little flip screen. Let's see if I can. Oh, that light is actually in it. That's awesome. But it's got a little flip screen on it. This one and the G7X Mark III both have microphone inputs. So I use them today, but I don't know where they're at. I have Rode wireless mic that will go in this cold shoe right here. I also have this is the Rode Smart Lav. And what the Smart Lav does is it's a little lapel mic, and you basically plug this into the side of your camera, and it allows you to get really, really close audio, which is what you really need if you're vlogging in a crowded environment. Let's say you want to make a video in let me answer Lisa real quick. If you're in like a crowded environment, you're like at Starbucks, and there's a lot of noise going on. You know, they're running the espresso machine, they're frothing up some milk. You've got people hanging out talking. You've got people opening the door, closing the door. You've got people going through the drive-through. Just about any of these cameras will pick that audio up. And a good way to make your voice the most prevalent thing in your video, the prevalent audio, is to have a lapel mic or a wireless lav or something like that. So another thing you can do is you can put a shotgun mic, and I don't have one available to show you, but it's a microphone that points in a certain direction. That's a great way to um, to get good audio in your vlog. When you're doing so, if you're flying a drone or you're making some sort of outdoor video, audio is not necessarily the most important thing. Everybody tells you that audio is key, but if you're making a video that is out in the city, your audio is just going to be environmental. Or if you're doing a video out in nature, you want to hear the bugs, you want to hear birds, you want to hear the water flowing in the river next to you. Those are the types of things that are very, very important to set the atmosphere for your video. If you're telling a story, which is usually what vlogging is, you need to have your voice be the most important audio piece in your video. So if you're telling a story about, how you're feeling, or, like I used to watch these videos where this guy would just talk to random people, and he would talk about the conversation that he had with someone, and he would talk about the things that he learned. In this video right now, like you're watching me live stream, if my audio was bad, if I didn't have this Yeti microphone right here pulling my voice in, a lot of you would just turn away. So little things like that are very important when you're telling a story. Story is key, especially when you're vlogging. It's not always the key in every video that you make. If you're flying a drone, what the formula that I've started using on my channel is, when I'm flying a drone, I want it to be like just a peaceful experience. I want to sit back and enjoy what I'm watching and not necessarily have to learn anything. Or so I'll play some nice music behind it to kind of create an art piece of what I did that day. Maybe a little talking at the beginning, the intro of the video, and a little talking on the outside of the video. But for the most part, vlogging is telling a story. So we've talked about audio, we've talked about cameras. So this is a vlog. This is pretty much a vlogging setup that a lot of people use. They use little mirrorless cameras with some sort of flipping screen. This one flips up, which is my favorite, because when you're looking at the camera, I've got it on a Manfrotto tripod. And so this Manfrotto tripod will let me bend the camera like this, so I could talk. There, that's a better presentation. So I can talk on the camera, and I can look at myself and know that I'm in frame. So when here's an example of just my field of view. If I'm looking here, then I'm looking kind of right at the lens. If the screen flipped over on this side, then you would be looking over here, and it would kind of throw your viewers off if you're not actually looking at them. My live stream, I have a habit of looking at this screen, and I'm not looking at you at all. But when I look at the lens, I'm actually looking at you guys, and it kind of feels like I'm talking to you, So before I break this screen, I'm going to put the screen back, and I'm going to close all this up because things happen, and I don't want anything to happen to this camera. I really like this camera. And how did I have it? That's not right. Beauty, mate. All right. There we go. Let's talk about this guy next. So this is the Insta360 1R. I have had several Insta360 cameras on this channel, and actually this will be Insta360 month because I just got the Insta360 Go, and we're going to be talking about this guy some more. But this is a camera. It's an action camera. It can also switch out to a 360 camera. There's a 1-inch mod on its way, maybe someday, and you can put it on a drone. So So Shawn Ide Studios didn't come up in Facebook. Well, that's not good. I can give you a link real quick. All right, so there's my Facebook link. Facebook.com/Shawn Ide Studios. So this is a camera, and these two are pretty much action cameras. And I think action cameras are great for vlogging, just because they're kind of a one-stop shop camera. You don't really have to think about them that much. You can hit the record button. They'll record, nowadays they'll record pretty decent audio, pretty decent video. They'll stabilize themselves, so you can walk around with it and it'll be pretty smooth. It won't make people throw up when they watch it. So if you're just starting out with YouTube and you want to do vlogs, I think an action camera or a 360-degree camera would be great. 360-degree camera takes a little bit of skill, but is pretty. Sorry, I read the comments and got. Whoa, I don't know what Lisa said. You're funny, Taihi phrases you pulled just the. I don't know what that meant, but that's cool. So what's up, Nacho? Brett Newman's in the house. Lisa's in the house. I got Lisa's name wrong again. So 8th time is the charm. We are going to remember Lisa Monty. That's how you say her name. So, yeah. So we talked about cameras. We talked about audio is important because story is key. Now that Nacho's in the house, Nacho has done a lot of vlogging from his motorcycle in his motorcycle helmet. And he is, we've chatted several times on different audio components, different microphones, so Nacho's had a bad day, so hope your day gets better. Lisa said I'm pedantic. It's a new word too. I'm a city boy from Nashville, Tennessee, so I don't know those big words. But so yeah. So we talked about audio, we talked about cameras. You can pretty much vlog with any camera. The cameras on my channel that I would suggest are a small mirrorless camera, or an action camera, or some sort of, stabilized camera. Just because you're going to put it in a lot of different places. The camera that we're going to do kind of some hands-on kind of FPV, short little burst B-roll type shots are going to be with this guy. This is the Insta360 Go. Got it in the mail today. And that's kind of the reason we're talking about vlogging, is because I wanted something that I could just grab some B-roll but not have to focus on getting B-roll. So when I'm making a video for you guys, I'm going to wear it and I'm just going to tap on it. And, we're going to have kind of a first-hand, behind the scenes. I think it's going to be great when I'm flying a drone and you guys can actually see the controller from the Insta360 Go. I'm going to put it on a drone. It records up to 60 seconds, so I'm going to record the takeoff. Little things like that. So, yeah. So we talked about vlogging. We talked about kind of marketing yourself. So in marketing yourself, I have a website, but I haven't really done much with the website. But so it's ShawnIdeStudios.com. On that site, there's a way to contact me. There is a way to I just had a brain fart. There's a way to contact me. There's it kind of plays through my videos. It kind of automatically pulls from my YouTube feed and creates playlists and stuff like that on my website. So if anybody goes there, they're going to be able to see what I do. It's got a link to my Amazon pages. So there's kind of a store. And then I'm planning on putting together a gear. So several different gear pages that will link to Amazon and have affiliate links. But okay, so Lisa wasn't making any sense back there, and the rest was typos. But she was saying that I was funny, and then she was talking about my face being weird. So, yeah, I think that's about all I want to talk about in vlogging. What do you guys think? What do you guys want to talk about? We've got about 25 more minutes that I will give you of my night. What do you guys want to talk about? The Insta360 Go, the only thing I don't like about it is that it's white. And I like to be, for me, the whole purpose of this camera is to be discreet. Okay. When you're at the zoo or you're walking around with like this big camera, everybody looks at you and they avoid you because they don't want to be in the shot, or they look right at the camera and do something stupid because they want to be in the shot. And for me, the best shots that I've taken, the best video that I take, is when people don't even know that the camera is there. I want to get real life. I want to get people in their natural habitat. And this white camera on my chest is not going to make that happen. So I bought an accessory on Amazon that I'm going to peddle to you guys. This is a black silicone cover that covers the Insta360 Go and turns it black. And then it has this little magnet. So I think it'll just go in like this, and it'll be like that. So that kind of looks like a lapel mic. It's not super obvious. It's not bright white. So, and I wear this black vest. Of course, it's getting hot out, so I'll probably stop wearing the vests very soon. But, having a nice little black thing, it'll look great on a backpack strap. It'll look great on, the camera's got a magnet on it, so I can put it on my bike and I can put it all these different places. So, but I think where it's really going to come in handy is when I'm doing a drone video for you guys. So I can, when I've got the controller in my hand and I've got the camera right here, I can just pop on that and I can get 60 seconds of B-roll of me controlling with my controller, and then I can take that clip and put it in my drone video, and it'll make it look pretty cool. So Lisa said, I still not flown that drone. I have really bad weather around here our way in the UK. Yeah, the weather's been kind of crazy. Like I did a video so that I've done a couple drone videos this week just because the weather was permitting. But today it rained. And I was planning on doing a video today, but it rained and I couldn't do a video. So with the Insta360 Go, I'm going to be able to do some videos like in the mall or things like that. I'm trying to think of like creative ways to mount it. One of the other mounts that I bought on Amazon for the Insta360 Go is it's by Sunny Niffy. I'm not sure how to say that. Back here it says Jimmy. So I don't know. But it is a GoPro adapter for the Go. So that's pretty exciting. And I got a bag. Like I got a case for it. So pretty much have everything you would ever need for the Insta360 Go. Bought them all at the same time. Yeah, the money I made on Amazon last month paid for all of that. So I pretty much got the camera free. I can do several videos on it. And hopefully I will be able to sell products for the Insta360 Go. And that will pay for the next camera. So yeah. It records in 2.7K circle. And then you pull a 1080 video out of that. But I might try to up-res that to 4K or pull something a little bit more out of that. We'll see what happens. So, yeah. And it might be like a half sphere. So if it's a half sphere, then I can make a tiny planet out of it. Little things like that. So, yeah. What do you guys think about the new intro and outro? Have you guys seen? Did you guys see the last video that I made, where I've got the new intro? It's basically from a Paradanafi flight plan, flying over my neighborhood that I shot last week, and it's kind of the new logo. And I'll actually play it for you again, just because I'm proud of it. So this, let's see, how many different ones do I have? So this is the old one. I'm going to play the old one first. Okay, so that was the old one. This is the new one. So what do you think? I'm pretty happy with it. And then the one that I have for the end will have my social marketing kind of end screen. So I think it's pretty cool. Okay, so Lisa said, I'm intrigued. That link you gave me doesn't take me to any Facebook like I have. Weird. It might be because you're in the UK. I'm not sure how Facebook works in the UK. But I do come up, so that's good. Yeah, if you just search for my name for the Shawn Ide Studios, I should come up on Facebook. So yeah, so that's what I've been working on. I'm really trying to step up the game on videos. The next drone that I'm planning on getting, it is a toss-up between I feel like if I purchase the new Autel Evo 2, I feel like I won't get that until the fall. So I might just wait till the fall to purchase that. So I think my next drone, which is a drone that's out now that is easy to get my hands on, is probably going to be the iFlight Bumblebee Cineloop. I've got several drones that can take really good video from the sky. Drone that I don't really have, besides the Paradanafi, is some really cool cinematic FPV. I'd really like to get into FPV. I played video games for years, so I've played a lot of VR lately. So I feel like having a Cinewhoop that can carry my GoPro Hero 8, I think I can get some killer video out of that, and I'm super excited about that. The drone itself is only like $300, but by the time you add the DJI, by the time you add a battery to it and the DJI controller and the RC goggles from DJI, it ends up being like $1,000. So we'll see. But I'm selling a whole bunch of stuff so that I can get that drone. And I think it'll just be a fun addition to my channel. So Central Standard Time it's CST, and it's like -6 on the scale. So like, yeah, it's like GMT. Brent Newman said he likes the new intro. Nice. Lisa doesn't like my new intro. Okay. So Brent Newman says there might be a new Mavic Air coming out. That would be interesting. I have a hard time thinking of what they're going to change on the Air. The Air is a pretty good drone. Well, now I'm so curious. We're going to go look at that. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I've been so out of it lately. So let's see here. That's got to be a fake image. We're going to remove this. We're going to all right, so I've got this picture of it up the DJI Mavic Air 2. So a 1-inch sensor would be good. That would actually be pretty awesome. My DJI Mavic Air is an awesome little drone. It's an awesome little drone. These don't really show me anything new, these rumored pictures. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. So let's see what we got. That's pretty cool. Yep. So far, I'm getting a bunch of pictures that I've seen already. Let's see what we got. Let's see what this website says. So there's a picture of it. Yeah, that's about all we get. I don't know, guys. We'll see. Rumors are kind of weird. Everybody wants to. I feel like rumors are something that a lot of people use to manipulate. I'll see people do videos on rumors, and when it finally comes out, it has nothing to do with the rumors. Like when the Apple Watch came out, it was round. Like there were some beautiful pictures of smartwatches before the Apple Watch came out. And then when we got the Apple Watch, it was a rectangle. It wasn't circle and all that kind of stuff. So Brent Newman says it is smaller than the Mavic 2, but shaped more like the Mavic 2 than the original Air. So according to what Brent Newman said, the Spark looked totally different than the other drones. And then when they kind of redid the Spark and turned it into the Mavic Mini looked a lot more like the other Mavics. And so if Brent Newman's correct, then it'll be probably similar in size to the Air, but look like the Mavic. I don't remember any problems with the Mavic Air. I feel like with the antenna on the landing gear, that was kind of a weird decision. And I know a lot of some people didn't flip the antennas up, so they lost connection because they didn't unfold the drone properly. So that was an issue. Brent Newman says they'll become bricks when the new FAA remote ID rules come out, so don't buy any new drones. Yep. I feel like that's going to be the thing. Don't buy any more drones until FAA remote ID rules are a thing. So what are the remote ID rules on Cinewhoops? I'm curious because I still want to fly my drones, but I also don't want to break the law. Is a Cinewhoop, is it considered? I don't know. I mean, it's a drone and it weighs enough to merit registration. So, yeah, I'm not happy about the remote ID stuff coming out. But it's good that I do other things on my channel than just fly drones. So I'm still planning on getting my my Part 107, but if it becomes crazy to fly drones, then I might just not ever buy it. I might not ever get certified if there's no point. So, well, it's 7:51, and I said I would be on here till 8, but I am winding down quickly. So I think I'm going to sign out. I thought this was a pretty good live stream. Got to talk about a lot of cool stuff. So yeah. Hope you guys like this video. I'm going to be here every Tuesday night. By the way, if you would like to get a Shawn Ide Studios sticker, I have them. This is a $5 version, and this is a $10 version of the Shawn Ide Studio logo. This is horrible presentation. There. These are worth a super chat on my channel. Super chat is an easy way to tip me for my content on my channel. I'm trying to figure out a different way to sell the stickers as well, but still working through that. I'm thinking about getting a P.O. box, stuff like that. But if you would like to get a Shawn Ide Studios sticker sent to you, you can super chat me here, and I will send one to you. Hope you guys have a wonderful night, wonderful week. Planning on unboxing the Insta360 Go and going hardcore with the Go for the rest of the week. Got several different videos for it. I also got the GPS remote from Insta360, so I can do a video with the Insta360 the Insta360, or sorry, the Insta361, the Insta361X, the Go, no, not the Go, and the Insta360R. So, yeah. So stay tuned for those videos. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. So Lisa, what Brent's talking about is the FAA is putting out new rules where your drone will send a transmission of where you are, where the drone is, to the FAA so they can regulate the sky. All the current drones do not have that functionality. So the reason he's saying that is a lot of the drones that we're buying today might not work at the end of this year or whenever that goes into effect. So Steve asked, if you have an older drone, can you still fly it? Some drones don't even transmit anything. A lot of the DJI drones that do have geofencing and stuff, they'll probably brick. But nobody knows really what's going to happen yet. But there's a lot of speculation that the hobby is going to go away because of the new remote ID thing. Brett Newman says it'll be at least 2 years before the rules are codified. It's a big word too. There's been a lot of big words on the channel tonight. So everybody get out your thesauruses and your dictionaries. So have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful week. Hope you guys like this video. Please like, subscribe to my channel. Click on the bell for notifications of when I put out more videos about vlogging, about action cameras, about drones. And yeah, have a wonderful night, guys. Peace out.